My Karen mom forces me to sell everything to bail out her other kid from crippling debt?
Okay.
OP.
That does not seem like a good or fair trade at all. Why is OP having to sell everything?
My 27 male grandfather on my father's side was a rather wealthy man.
Wealthy.
But the thing is, he never flaunted it. The only thing he ever spent money on was his farm that he bought 2 years before I was born. He just bought a bunch of land and decided to build a farm on it.
Sounds like a farmer.
Sounds great. I call it a farm because he actually called it that, but honestly, it was more of a sanctuary. My grandfather would take in retired farm animals, race horses, as well as abused farm animals who were seized from other farms.
That's actually super nice.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing.
That's amazing.
Shout out to this grandpa. He would also take any animals people wanted to forfeit or sell him. It's
Dude,
awesome.
Grandpa sounds like a freaking saint.
Dude, salute this grandpa.
Salute Saint Grandpa.
He loved his farm. He literally gave a name and personality to every single one of his animals. I love the farm place as well. I spent most of my summers and weekends working on the farm to earn a little extra cash on the side.
Ooh, cashola from Daddy
cashola.
Gramps,
Oh,
from
yeah.
Saint Gramps.
I became very close with my grandfather. Having lost my own father when I was 5, my grandfather became the father figure in my life. Man, this is like, it's getting more and more wholesome
This is so
towards the middle.
wholesome. Oh my God. Well, this Reddit story, wholesome. Who would have thought?
I'm afraid of what's coming now.
Yeah, I know. No, they got us in the first half.
With my father gone, when my grandfather passed away, he left everything to me, the farm, his money, everything. So OP found himself with a windfall.
Wow.
After that,
all like a whole farm and a bunch of injured animals to take care of.
Can you imagine?
I'm just imagining, like, what if it's just like not that much money and he just has to pay for all these like
as a bunch
and medical
of
bills?
The crippled animals.
Yeah, it's like, make sure to rub the anal cream on this goat.
Anal cream on a goat. I love it. Well, apparently he was happy. I was happy and had every intention of keeping the farm going. Goat anal cream and all. Not really. My grandfather loved these animals and I know he would want that. The issue is with my mother and my sister.
Why they gotta ruin a good thing?
Why? I have a half sister, Ella, 30 female, who is from a relationship my mother had before she met my dad. Okay. From the time Ella was old enough to get a credit card, she started living insanely out of her means. We're talking designer clothes, luxury trips, expensive items, etc., etc.
You can't rack up that credit card debt and not think it's gonna come knocking.
Come on. Her husband was no different. He took out multiple loans that he never paid back. Man, if you take out loans for like clothes and stuff, you're just an idiot.
You're so dumb, bro. What are you doing?
Loan companies, hit us up.
Yeah,
we can teach people what's good.
We'll tell them, don't be idiot. Well, actually, the loan companies want you.
Yeah,
to,
that's right. They do want this to happen.
They want this to happen. They are incentivized for you to be indebted to them forever.
This is true. Loan payback companies, debt consolidation. 10 years of spending has left my sister and her husband in an incredible amount of debt. It honestly amazes me. I'm not sure how the heck they spent so much money.
How much is it?
We might find out. Now, this debt has come back to hit them. Last week, they got a notice from the bank. It was a final warning. They need to pay or the bank is going to take their house. And here's the thing. They already lost both of their cars. So what was the family solution to this? You might wonder. Well, I was over at my mother's house when I was told about the notice. I act shocked, but I knew what was going to happen eventually. My aunt, who was also there, asked what they planned on doing. I was only half listening until I heard the words come out of my Karen mother's mouth. Well, OP is just going to sell off the farmland.
What? What? Your OP's gonna pay for the designer bags with his
injured
farm.
family, like that he had nothing to do with.
Yeah, what the heck?
Dude.
Let him keep the farm. It was given to him.
Good God. What? Who's gonna rub the goat's anal cream now? Okay, lady. Okay, Karen. Good God. There are gonna be some chapped anuses out here. Unacceptable. I swear I got whiplash from how fast my head turned. I immediately asked her, what the heck was she talking about? And I told her, I'm not selling anything.
Yeah, no, the
for
OP,
you,
you
OP.
should not sell anything. It's yours.
Facts. She looked me dead in the eye and told me that she was my mother and I do what she says.
Not anymore, lady. Not since I turned 18.
That's right. And I'm a
Emancipation.
big farm boy now, baby.
Yeah, big daddy farm boy. Big
With
dick
that big
farm
old rig.
boy.
Big dick farm.
Big dick farm.
That's a
what
whole
it's called.
different farm situation. I repeated, no, I'm not going to do it. The farm belonged to me, and she had no say in this. She started yelling about how I had to help my sister out because we're family, and I can't just leave her homeless.
Okay.
I told my mother that my sister's bad decisions were not my mess to clean up. And then I left. At this point, I've been getting angry calls from my mother, my sister, and my brother-in-law for a week now.
LP, you're not the a-hole. Don't sell your farm. Keep it. Keep that land for all it's worth. Block their numbers. Batten down the actions. Get the guns. Get the goats. Get the butt cream for the goats. And just make sure that you don't sell it.
Yeah. Live your life.
Live your life. I follow the university's rules and regulations, yet they want to not let me graduate?
What you talking about, university?
Come on, I'm
Give me that
following your
degree.
rules and regulations.
Come on.
This is a story my father-in-law told about his time in college. I'm not sure if it's actually malicious, but thought it would fit here. It's my first post on the sub, and I'm on a mobile device. Thank you for telling us.
Love mobile devices.
So when Pop was an undergrad, his university required students to take 4 semesters of a foreign language, which actually UCLA has to, except if you do engineering. Then you don't have to take a foreign language.
Oh, you speak computer.
Speak computer.
Beep, boop, bop.
Beep, boop, bop. This would have been in the late 1940s, by the way. Pop was not great at learning languages, but managed to get through the first 2 semesters. But French 3 was too much for him.
Woo. Sacre bleu.
And he failed the class. Pop did not want to have to retake it. So, foreshadowing his future career as a lawyer, he read through the graduation requirements carefully and then registered for French 4. First day of term, he walks into the class, which was taught by the same professor who taught French 3. The professor looks at him and says, "Mr. Pop, what are you doing here? I thought I gave you a failing grade last term in French 3. You did, sir, Pop replies politely. Then why are you in French 4? Asked the professor, sounding rather annoyed. Well, sir, Pop says respectfully, the requirement says I have to take 4 semesters of a foreign language. It says nothing about passing the classes. The professor glares at him, sighs, and says, Mr. Pop, if I gave you a D in this class, will you go away and never come back to my class again? Absolutely, sir, Pop says happily, and cheerfully leaves the classroom, never to return. The following year, the university catalog stated that students must take and pass 4 semesters of a foreign language. Pop was terrific and gave the best hugs. Honestly, I didn't have in-laws. I just had another set of wonderful parents. Miss you guys.
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
That's
Also,
lawyering your way out of that one.
dude,
It's great.
for real lawyering, and you know you're in early when you literally point out. I mean, like someone probably wrote it and just assumed like, oh, he meant take and pass, but they just wrote it as take.
Yeah, no. But you know, this is the law we're talking about, university law, and he
Stick
circumnavigated
to the rules,
it.
baby.